Hi Austin Youth Fitness Community, it's Coach Allie and Coach Laney here to introduce week 4 at home running club. We're over halfway through our 6-week curriculum, and if you've been with us since week 1, your fitness has probably already started to improve, and your running form has started to improve. We spent our first week talking about animal pacing, and every week since then we've been reinforcing pace. Week 2, remind me Lainey, week 2 was on strength. Yes, we introduced our strength exercises on week 2, and we encourage you to do those strengthening exercises throughout the 6-week program. Even though it was our week 2 focus, it's important to continue to work on strength throughout this program. Week 3, last week's focus was on speed, and we did our 50-yard dash or line drills to work on speed. This week our emphasis is on endurance. So pulling in another component of physical fitness that will help build good running and good overall health and fitness. So in our week 4 lesson that you should have received in an email, you know that in addition to focusing on endurance and doing an endurance run, we're emphasizing breathing and breathing techniques that will help you mom and dad, and you kids get through the tough stuff. This week's workout, being an endurance run, may feel kind of challenging, may feel pretty tough. Lainey, would you like to talk about the importance of breath work?
So the importance of breathing when you're running, you want to slow down your breath so you can continue running for longer. So we slow down our breath by breathing in through our nose, deep breath in, and then out through the nose, deep breath out. So breathing all the way into our belly and our chest. So you do that if you feel comfortable breathing in and out your nose. Maybe if you're working a little bit harder and you're losing your breath a little bit, slow it down by breathing in the nose and out the mouth. So we'll do a couple of each. First one, breathe in the nose and out. One more, breathe all the way in and exhale out. Now, if you're working a little bit harder, you can breathe out of the mouth. So inhale through the nose, exhale out. Inhale, sigh it out.
All right, thank you, Lainey. So breath work is really important to good running, to maintaining an even pace when you're running, and especially this week when we're doing our endurance training. Go to that deep belly breathing and slow your breathing down when the exercise starts to feel challenging. All right, so we warm up like we always warm up with a bare pace jog. We're in our garage today because it was raining earlier. It stopped now. So Lainey, in the case that you're at home on a rainy day and can't get out to do your running workout outside at a park or in your neighborhood, you could do just your bare pace jog in place. You'd want to move your body for at least 5 minutes at a slow bare pace, whether that just be in place in your garage or around your neighborhood. You might also include things like jumping jacks, jumping janes, low skips in place, side touches, laterals. So any of those movements would be good options on a rainy day if you can't do a bare pace run around your neighborhood or around your yard. So just, oh, that's another one I like, tick-tock movement, side to side. So any kind of movement in place that feels like your bare pace run would be good to start your workout. About 5 minutes. We then progress to drills. You guys know these drills well now because we've introduced them since week 1. As a reminder, we have high knees or high pulls. Again, if you can travel your drills, awesome. If not, you can do your drills in place. You'll notice drills bring intensity up to your horse or even cheetah level. So when you're doing your drills, if the heart rate pops up above bare, you're doing it right. So your high pull is your first drill, your seat kicker is your second drill, your skip to high skip, third drill. Then we move into laterals. You can shuffle if you have space to shuffle. If you don't have space to shuffle, you can do a side tap or a speed skater in place. To make a speed skater a little more challenging, you can speed skate with a touchdown, a tap reaching the ground. So speed skater is a lateral drill you can do if you don't have room to do slides. Karaoke. And then we introduced last week some additional drills. A pulling drill where you're working one side at a time. You start with a low jog and then you pull one leg. Up, 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 up. Switch legs. Up, up, up. So that's called a one-sided pull. We introduced that last week. We also did our pull 2, 3 last week. Up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So those are some more advanced drills that I hope you'll continue to use in your workouts. And backwards run. Can't very well do a backwards run in place, but if you have some room to travel, a backpedaling running drill is a great one to build body awareness and core strength. All right, we want to introduce a really fun way to do your drills. It's called the Would You Rather game. So if you'd like to use this for your drill segment of your workout right after your bare pace warm-up, might be a fun way to shake things up and change it up. Would You Rather is a game where the coach or the parent or maybe even one of the kiddos asks a question of the group. Would you rather go to school with all your friends in your school building, or would you rather be at home and do homeschooling online? So that's an example of a question I, as the parent or coach, might ask my group. And then I give them, they're gonna think about which one they would rather do. Then I give them the drill and they go that direction or that direction with their drill and then come back to the center line. So first drill is high pulls. Would you rather go to school in your school building, or would you rather stay at home and do online school? It's unanimous. Everybody wants to go back to school. We miss our teachers and we miss our friends. So high pulls was your first drill. Second drill is going to be a seat kicker. Would you rather go to the mountains or go to the beach? Oh, and if you can't decide, you can do your seat kickers in place. If both options sound really good, do your seat kickers in place. Good. All right, Lainey, do you have any other, do you have some good ideas for would you rather?
Ride your bike. Which way is ride your bike? Ride your bike or ride a pogo stick.
Your bike or a pogo stick. Let's see a skip. A skipping drill. Would you rather? Ellie is a pogo sticker. And the rest are bike riders. All right. Sally, do you have one?
Are you more of a dog person or a cat person?
Ah. Oh, let's do grapevine karaoke. Dogs or cats? That's not really a would you rather. That's what's your preference? Are you a dog kind of person or a cat?
Have a dog or have a cat?
I got one.
What you got, Liam?
Wait, was it? Oh, would you rather? I forgot it.
I have one.
If it comes to you, let us know, Liam. What's yours, Ellie?
Would you rather eat noodles or eat pickles?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is pretty hilarious. Ellie's two favorite foods are not go foods. They are slow
Pickles
foods.
are cucumbers, so
Well, true that.
vegetable.
Maybe, yeah, I guess we could put pickles in the go food category.
Chickpea noodles.
Ellie has some very strange taste in foods, and for the most part, she eats really nutritious, healthy foods. But she wants to know, would you rather, and our drill is gonna be backwards run. Drill is backwards run. Would you rather eat pickles or pasta? Pickles or pasta? Oh, okay. Let's do one more would you rather, and let's do a strengthening exercise that also kind of serves as a drill. When I say would you rather, or when we come up with our question, we're gonna do a sidestepping squat. So you'll squat in the direction of your choice. So, Liam, did you remember your would you
I
rather?
remember mine. Nike or Adidas?
Okay.
Nike or Adidas?
Squatting is the drill. Would you rather wear a pair of Nikes or wear a pair of Adidas? What's your brand preference?
Can we do squats in place?
Yes, if you don't have a preference, you just stand in place on the line, on the center line.
Actually, I don't
Take about
I don't want to do this.
8 to 10 squats, and then 8 to 10 squats back. Now we did all our fundamental drills in this would you rather game. Are there any other drills that I forgot or we should include? Any other would you rather questions? That about cover it?
That's good, yeah.
All right. So that's the would you rather game, and it's a fun way, again, to get your drills in after your bear pace warm up. So following your bear pace warm up and your drills, you move into your main set. The main set today is an endurance run, a 10-minute run. So you will need to find a space where you can travel. If it's a rainy day and you have some stairs in your house, you could walk or run up and down your stairs for 10 minutes. Yeah, that would be hard. Ideally, again, you want to be able to run at a track or a park or in your neighborhood. And you should start at that same bear pace that you started at to begin your workout for your warm-up. At the end of your 10 minutes, and parents, you'll be keeping time, at about 8.5 or 9 minutes with just 60 to 90 seconds left to go, you can pick it up to a horse, maybe even a cheetah. But try to hold bear speed for at least 8 to 9 minutes before you try to push it. All right, so that's the program for this week. That's the lesson for this week. Oh, we're doing something really cool this week. Fitness bingo. It is up on the website. I encourage you to print a copy and play some fitness bingo this week. If you play fitness bingo, you'll be able to incorporate some endurance drills and exercises and activities that build your aerobic endurance, our focus this week, as well as build strength, which was our focus on week 2. Some of these drills build speed, which was our focus last week. And then there's just some really cool fun things to do too, like dance, play with your pet. What else is on there?
The rest of them look hard.
Yeah.
Wall
Yeah,
sits.
so, and you can come up with different challenges. Maybe you challenge yourself to complete a line in one day, or complete a diagonal in one day, or black out the whole bingo board in 2 days. So challenge yourself with this bingo activity. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, AYF, we always finish with a cool down and a stretch. So don't forget to stretch after your endurance run today. A few reminders from the stretches we introduced in week 1. Quad stretch. Let's focus on the bigger muscles of the legs first, and then we'll go smaller. So quad stretch. Put your weight in your right leg, lift your left, grab the foot, or gently place the foot into the hand, and then push the foot back and into the hand, almost like you're kicking back into your hand. You can reach the other arm up. We've got a big quad stretch here. Stretch running down the front of the thigh. Now from there, see if you can hold your balance and move into figure 4. You can bring your hands to your heart or your hands to your hips, rest your ankle across your thigh, and then sit back as if you're sitting into a chair. Now the more you drop, the more you bend and sit into that chair, and the more you flex forward, bending here at your hip joint as well as bending the bottom knee, the deeper the stretch is going to be. So you can see Lainey modeling a deep figure 4 stretch. All right, we can come out of that And now step that foot back, short step back for a calf stretch. This is that calf stretch that we showed you in your week 1 plans. The figure 4 stretch that we showed you in week 1 was actually supine figure 4 on your back. So we just showed you another option. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So now put your weight in your left leg, stabilize with that leg, lift the right, place it in the hand, and then push the foot back into the hand. You can reach up with the other arm. It helps to find a point of focus. If you're feeling wobbly, find something in front of you to focus on. Steady your gaze. Oh, thank you. Sally just reminded me. Would you like to give them that cue, Sally?
I guess make sure to keep your knees aligned so that
Yes.
you don't hurt your knees.
Knees aligned and under your hips. There is a variation where you can kind of come forward. It's called dancer's pose, but as Sally said, you want to be real careful about the alignment with the knees, knees next to knees and knees under hips, especially if you have any knee problems. Move through that balance into your figure 4. Rest the ankle on the thigh, hands on hips or hands at heart. And again, find a spot to focus on and that'll help you with your balance. Deepen your figure 4 by going lower with the base leg and bending more right here at the hip. Keep your proud chest and then ease out of it and step that foot back for that calf stretch. It's a short step back so that you can let your heel drop all the way down. So, calf stretch, quad stretch, figure 4. We just have hamstrings we need to focus on. In our week 1 plan, we showed you an elevated hamstring stretch. We showed you just a stretch where you can rest your foot on a ledge or a curb. You can also just rest the foot on the ground in front of you. Bend the bottom knee and then bend at the hip. It's a good hamstring stretch. And once again, you can see deeper stretches. Same stretch, but just done in a deeper fashion. Lainey and Sally have more flexibility in their hamstrings than I do, so they can go a little lower. You want to go to the point where you feel the stretch and you feel the muscles lengthening, maybe a little mild discomfort, but it should not be painful.
It also helps to flex your foot.
Oh yes, flexing the ankle joint or pulling the toes up, pressing the heel away. Those are good tips and reminders for that calf stretch or hamstring stretch. One more good stretch for the hamstrings and calves together is down dog. You want to bend your knees, put your hands on the ground, and then step your feet back and lift your hips high. In down dog, once again, you want to lift your hips and reach your heels down. This is a double stretch, a stretch for both the calves and the hamstrings. Actually, there's a lot of good stretching going on in down dog. You also get a nice spinal stretch, a chest and front delt stretch. So lots of good stuff in down dog. Coming out of down dog, take it slow and easy. Maybe just walk your feet back to your hands and then roll it out and shake it out. Did I cover all the stretches?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Let's wrap up week 4 lesson with our chant. All right, finishing up week 4 lesson with our Austin Youth Fitness chant. Here we go. Austin Youth Fitness, yeah. Austin Youth Fitness, yeah. Austin Youth Fitness, yeah.